On this 24th day of April, 2019, I declare the William J. Mean 2019 Honors Convocation open at the State University of New York College of Technology at Canton. I have the pleasure of introducing to you the Associate Provost, Dr. Molly Mott.
Good afternoon and welcome to SUNY Canton's 2019 William J. Mean Honors Convocation. As Associate Provost, it is my responsibility and distinct pleasure to preside over the ceremony today. For your safety, I would like to point out the fire exits at the front and the back of the field house, as well as those located along the left and right sides of the room. Please remain standing for the singing of the National Anthem by Jasmine Randolph, one of SUNY Canton's students.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleamings, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Please be seated. It is now my honor to introduce the stage party. I would ask the members of the stage party to please stand while your name is being called and remain standing until all are introduced. I ask the audience to hold your applause until they have all been introduced. Beginning in the back row, Miss Ashley Livingston, this year's Maynard Award recipient. Miss Saidi Clouden, one of SUNY Canton students. Jasmine Randolph, who sang the national anthem. Dr. Tony Bean, Professor of Veterinary Science Technology. Miss Ann Drake, Assistant Registrar. And Mr. Daniel Miller, Assistant Professor of Mechanical Engineering Technology and today's Mace Bearer. In the front row, Dr. Zvi Safran, President of SUNY Canton. Mr. William Mean, Professor Emeritus, namesake of today's ceremony. Mr. Barry Walsh, Assistant Professor of Funeral Services Administration and this year's Distinguished Faculty Award recipient. Mr. Braden White, Student Government President and member of the College Council. Dr. Ken Erickson, Dean of the School of Science, Health, and Criminal Justice. Dr. Philip Neiser, Dean of the School of Business and Liberal Arts. And Michael Newtown, Dean of the Canino School of Engineering Technology. Please be seated. Today we are assembled to honor our gifted students and distinguished faculty, and to recognize a professor for whom the Honors Convocation is named. This year, the Honors Convocation recognizes an Associate Provost Emerita who has an excellent reputation as a teacher, dedicated mentor of students, and committed friend of SUNY Canton, William Mean. I would like to now call forward Dr. Safran to introduce and say a few words about William.
Welcome, everyone. As you will note on the inside cover of the program, Bill made a tremendous impact at SUNY Canton as an esteemed faculty member during his 11 years at the college. He served as department chair of the Decisions Systems program and was instrumental in developing and later moving the Computer Information Systems program to the Canino School of Engineering Technology. That department has since expanded to include game design, cybersecurity, industrial technology management, graphic and multimedia design, and information technology. He received the Distinguished Faculty Award in 2009 and retired, earning emeritus status in 2010. He continued to work at the college through a bridge for the following year. Numerous faculty members nominated Bill for this honor, citing his exemplary leadership and mentorship abilities. Those who recommended him also noted his professionalism, dedication, creativity, commitment, and skill as an educator. Since his retirement, Bill has volunteered with the Stimulating Opportunities After Retirement, otherwise known as SOAR, program. His positions as the vice chair of the board of directors and presenter have kept him involved with SUNY Canton, where faculty have also presented courses on environmental activism and climate change. In addition to teaching computing for many age levels for the majority of his professional career, Bill has also been involved with figure skating. He has served in various offices in the Potsdam Figure Skating Club and numerous national committees. He is a Gold Test, Senior Synchronized Skating, and National Theater on Ice judge. Bill Mean received his bachelor's degree in mathematics from SUNY Potsdam in 1966. He continued with his education at SUNY Potsdam and received his master's in mathematics in 1969. Further continuing his education at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario, he earned another master's in computer and information sciences in 1975. Professor Mean, please come forward. It is my pleasure to recognize you and present you with this certificate that reads, State University of New York at Canton, Certificate of Recognition. The 2019 Honors Convocation is hereby named Professor Emeritus William J. Mean Honors Convocation, this 24th day of April 2019, in recognition of dedicated service to the SUNY Canton community.
Thank you, and welcome everyone. When Dr. Mott called to inform me of this honor, I was, well, honored. And I thank all of those who made it a reality. Dr. Mott and I discussed the logistics a bit, and she informed me I would need to give a speech. Short and sweet, she said. It reminded me of the time when I was asked to give a talk not long after I retired. I mentioned to my wife that it was going to be difficult for me to give the customary 50-minute talk that we usually give in our lectures. And she said, "Oh, just get over yourself, you're retired now." Since I'd been married a number of years, I knew the appropriate comment to that statement was, "Yes, dear." That thought came to me as I was chatting with Dr. Mott about this talk, and I concluded my wife was quite right. This isn't about me. Oh, sure, the convocation is named for me, and that's an honor, certainly. But we really are here for the honor students. As I thought about your journeys you have all taken to get this far in your careers, I realized how you must have been able to just figure it out along the way. After all, figuring it out is what we do. When I was in high school, I never had to study to get by. After high school, we had to deal with the military draft. I went in the Army for a tour of duty. Then I came to college as a math major. So I was kind of at a disadvantage. I never learned how to study in high school, then I was away for 3 years. When I was a first-year student, we took a course called Modern Ideologies. In this course, we read paperbacks and wrote papers about them. I worked away one time at preparing one of the papers during the semester and had it finished before it was due. That night, a classmate, Frank, who had graduated from high school a few years before, and I spent some time downtown. Of course, back then, the drinking age was 18. And returned around 10 o'clock or so. I asked Frank if he had his paper done. He said he hadn't started it yet. So he went to his room and wrote his paper that night. Next day, we both turned our papers in. We got them back. I was pleased to get my routine C. Frank got an A. I started thinking, I worked on this cussed thing all week, and I get a C. Frank goes home after we've been downtown, spends an hour or so writing it, and he gets an A. Something's wrong with this picture. I've got to figure this out. So I asked him, and to make the story short, he told me, "You don't know how to read." I said, "What do you mean I don't know how to read?" And he sat down, and I went through the way I went about preparing my paper, and he said, "It's obvious." He says, "You're too caught up in all the details." He says, "These faculty want the general picture." So he gave me some hints as to how to attack the next few papers, and sure enough, my C's and D's started to improve to B's and C's, and that was really great. And he told me it was helpful for him to help me figure it out because it helped him figure out some things along the way as well. Of course, if I were a student here today, I could just simply wander over to Academic Support Services, and they could help me to figure it out. They know what it is that the different faculty enjoy, how they like their papers written. And the Academic Support Services here are rated among the top in the state. It doesn't get much better than that when you have to have some assistance to help you just figure it out. Students figure it out in different ways. As an instructor, I often gave exams requiring a short essay for a response. Susan, a very good student, took one of these exams. She handed in her paper, I graded it, and commented that her responses were correct, but she didn't understand what she wrote. She came in during office hours and, of course, wanted to know what it was I was talking about. And we found shortly that she memorized the book. And so whenever I asked a question, she just regurgitated what was in the book. She didn't understand it. So we chatted a little while and got her working on trying to understand the details to support what it was that she was trying to write about. After our discussion, her responses steadily improved. She got A's all the time, but now I could tell that she began to understand what it was that she was writing. Yes, she figured it out. After she left, it occurred to me that she and I had the same problem. We didn't know how to read. My problem was with those paperbacks, and hers was with the technical information. And it's true, just not knowing how to read things. Reading is different in different disciplines. And that is part of why, for students, you're asked to take courses in different disciplines. You get the opportunity to figure out how folks in those disciplines figure it out. And then you can bring those things back to your discipline. You can put them in your toolkit. You'll never know when it is you'll need them. In computing, we often deal with what seems like minor annoyances. A comma in the wrong place, a capital letter where a small letter is supposed to be, the digit 1 where a lowercase letter L should be, and so on. I had a reputation in some of my classes to give tricky exams. I was talking to Francie, a student in one of those classes, when she told me my tests were easy. All you have to do is figure out the trick. And I said, well, you know, in some of my questions, there isn't a trick. And she says, that's the trick. There's no trick in this question. I'm not sure how she figured it out, but she sure had it figured out. Mary, a student in another course, was always raising her hand whenever I asked a question. One day we were working on a difficult homework problem, and as usual, she had raised her hand. A classmate looked at her and said, "You're a genius." She replied, "No, I just do the homework." She had it figured out. Do the homework, you can solve the problems. Students have mentioned to me in the past that students like you here today who are being honored are just smart and don't have to study. Maybe so, but I suspect that's not the case. What I do suspect, however, is that you work at it and know when you don't know. And when you don't know, you get help. You've figured it out. We are seeing a pattern here. Good students know how to figure it out. Distinguished faculty, many of whom are sitting right here, to provide assistance along the way to help you figure it out. Oh yeah, I know. You're going to say to me, but Professor Snodgrass is a jerk. Probably he is. But he was a jerk before you got here. He's a jerk while you're here, and he'll probably be a jerk when you leave. That's his problem. Your challenge is to, you guessed it, figure out how to deal with it. Sit in front of the class, sit in the back of the class, do the homework, read the assignments, take whatever it takes. You can figure it out. I have all the confidence in the world that you can do it. That's what we do. We figure stuff out. And the more you figure it out, the easier it is to figure it out. And once you figure it out, you get that inner feeling knowing that you did it. You figured it out. I encourage you to keep working away at figuring it out. It's a confidence builder, and that will help you in whatever it is you choose to do. And now, I have it figured out that you want me to sit down so we can get on with the ceremony. I wish you all the best. Thanks for listening.
Now I would like to introduce Mr. Braden White, Student Government President, representing the College Council, to make a few remarks and to present the Distinguished Faculty Award.
Honored students, family, and friends, and faculty, staff, and friends of SUNY Canton. On behalf of the entire College Council, I am pleased to welcome you to our 2019 Honors Convocation, named after Professor Emeritus William J. Mean. Becoming an honored student is not an easy task. We recognize the hard work, dedication, and sacrifice necessary to reach this point. It is most fitting that your accomplishments are recognized at this convocation. Each of you is being honored today as a result of your outstanding academic achievements. I am delighted to congratulate you and to also recognize our faculty and staff for the roles they have played in providing you with the best possible learning environment. It is equally fitting that this year's Honors Convocation is named after Professor Mean. William Mean has truly left a lasting mark on his students and this college. Please join me in giving a warm round of applause for William Mean, showing how much we appreciate his leadership and dedication to SUNY Canton. To all our honorees, this is your special day. Take a moment to savor your accomplishments and to thank and remember all those who helped you along the way. We wish you continued success, whether in your academic career or as you move on to other opportunities. SUNY Canton is proud of you. Each year, the Distinguished Faculty Award is given by College Council in recognition of mastery of subject matter, effectiveness in teaching, scholarly ability, effectiveness of university service, and continuing growth. This year's Distinguished Faculty Award winner is noted for his contributions to the college's funeral services program and the profession during his 30-year tenure. His dynamic teaching style has earned him 6 Golden Apple Awards for excellence from Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, and his efforts to create a positive work environment are valued by his colleagues. In addition to developing curricula for the associate degree in mortuary science and the bachelor's degree in funeral services administration, his unparalleled scholarly ability and the expertise has helped prepare hundreds of graduates for a successful career beyond graduation. As a well-respected professional in his field and former director of the New York State Funeral Directors Association. He frequently assists his peers by lecturing on current topics in the industry. He is also active in the community, serving as chair of the Canton Village Planning Board. The dedication he has shown to SUNY Canton and its students is deserving of this award. So please join me in congratulating Professor Emeritus Barry Walsh as the recipient of the 2019 College Council Distinguished Faculty Award.
Well, excuse me. President Savran, the rest of the platform party, faculty, staff, students, parents, and friends, I am pleased to be here this afternoon. I appreciate how important this award is based on the pretty impressive group down here who have already won this other times before me. I want to thank the people who wrote such uplifting and flattering comments in their letters of support, and to the committee who reviewed these materials and made this decision. I find it difficult to properly express my gratitude for this honor. Naturally, I am pleased and quite humbled to receive this award, most especially because I know there are any number of others who are outstanding, dedicated, and committed professionals in our campus who are always more deserving than I. But that's what makes it more powerful to me. I know what the competition is. As most educators would do when required to write a paper, and this speech kind of qualifies an assignment, I looked to find out what others have written about this particular subject. So I went to the most common source of social information, YouTube, and found a few examples of some acknowledgments, one of which was Mr. Will Ferrell, the comedian, who was given the Mark Twain Award for comedy. He took the beautiful, handsome statue of Mark Twain, dropped it on the floor, and broke it. So he picked it up and he clumsily put it back together, and then he went on to describe, in his best demonstration, what it's like to be a comedian. That didn't work for me. I try to be funny in the school, but it isn't always going to work. So I watched Paul Hogan of Crocodile Dundee fame as he received the Oscar one time. And he did a great job explaining what it's like to be a actor. Unfortunately, I'm a funeral director, and almost nobody wants to know what that's like. So I'm also a teacher, and in fact, that's pretty much what I've been doing for the last 30 years at this institution, and for a number of years before that in other settings. Teaching is especially rewarding and fulfilling for several reasons, and I want to present those in the next minute or so. First, our educational mission seems to be to teach our students to complete concrete things. You are all the doers. You are the ones who make sure that you are the designers and installers and repairers of all sorts of machinery and devices. We equip men and women with skills and competencies to be on the front lines of socially significant and important fields like law enforcement, disaster mitigation, and emergency health care. Canton people take care of our pets and farm animals, our young children, and our computers. Not necessarily in that order of importance, but that's the way it came out. I know the demographics of our students, regardless of where you are from or your family's college history. You are people who genuinely appreciate the value of an applied college education. There is no pretense here, no slavish adherence to image gained by attending an internationally prestigious university for the name and not the education. I like to believe there is nobody here whose parents used $500,000 to buy your way into this school. Once you are here, the knowledge is available and the legitimate opportunities are the same as everywhere. Perhaps the researchers at those big universities wrote the textbooks, but we use them. And if you are worried that you can't make it big in the world just because, SUNY Canton was available and ready to accept you as a student, remember this: there are millionaires who have graduated from this college, plenty of them. They studied in a wide range of fields: engineering, business, medicine, funeral service, and automotive, just to name a few. And I'm sure there are more. Being able to teach and measure and improve outcomes is difficult in most, most educational situations. Many majors in liberal education at non-technical colleges are so liberal in nature that there is no clear standard to meet, no precise level of performance. Our student goals are much more objective. Does the air conditioner send cold air to the right place? Is the exactly correct amount of a life-saving drug drawn up in that syringe? Do you give legally correct advice to taxpayers? Competencies like this might seem simple, yet they have huge impact on each person we serve. The first derivative of our graduates is to serve community, and I feel great about that. I have a tendency to seek perfection. The Morts are over here, they know. Yet in the realm of education, there's no such thing. There is no absolutely best piece of literature, no perfect HVAC design, and in my field, no perfect funeral. So it would be tough to assess my teaching if I wasn't even sure what the best actually is. But the situation for many programs on the campus, and mine included, is that we can measure what students need to know and what they should accomplish. There are accrediting bodies, there are board exams, there are professional licensing tests, and employer satisfaction data galore to let us know just if we're doing the right things. It is those tangible results that support faculty efforts to improve and refine over the long term. In other words, the variables have been decreased to just one: teaching effectiveness. Sure, each student is a variable too, but teaching effectiveness means reaching each and every one. And that's my job. On this campus, there is plenty of support and encouragement to improve teaching effectiveness. I can easily say that the climate on this campus is one of academic professionalism and competence and a healthy dose of collegiality. That has helped me to move ever closer to that elusive secret to teaching success. Again, there is no perfect, but it has been a long road and a rewarding one in the process of getting close to that secret of teaching success. I can summarize my experience at SUNY Canton as being a confluence of many factors: my flair for teaching, a strong trust in the inherent goodness and potential of all students, and the belief that the programs offered campus-wide have direct impact on and benefit for society. They've come together to provide me with a very rewarding career. It is a rare privilege to get so much pride and pleasure from a workplace. If you can do that too, you are doing very well. To be recognized in this way is very, very impressive, and I thank you.
The purpose of Honors Convocation is to recognize those students with the highest cumulative grade point average in their curriculum and class each year in each of the 3 schools. It is now my pleasure to begin the celebration of their achievement. As I call forward the representatives from each school, I would like all the students receiving an award from that school to come to the edge of the stage on my left. As your name is called, please come forward to receive your award and honor cord, which is to be worn with your regalia at commencement, and leave the stage to my right. When you return to your seat, please be seated. We request that applause be withheld until the conclusion of each school's award. We shall begin the awards with those students from the School of Business and Liberal Arts. Would the students from the School of Business and Liberal Arts please stand and come forward to receive your awards? Miss Ann Drake, Assistant Registrar, will be reading the students' names. Recognizing the students in the School of Business and Liberal Arts is Dean Dr. Philip Neiser.
It is my pleasure to present certificates to the following students in the School of Business and Liberal Arts for having succeeded in earning outstanding grades for their collegiate work.
Shelby E. Baldwin.
Shelby is majoring in accounting. She is from Potsdam and is in the class of 2020.
Jeffrey W. Dollinger.
Jeffrey is majoring in accounting. He is from Rensselaer Falls and is in the class of 2019.
Loriana H. Johnson.
Loriana is majoring in business administration. She is from Brooklyn and is in the class of 2020.
Riley R. McIntosh.
Riley is majoring in business administration. He is from North Pole and is in the class of 2019.
Adam S. Petrick.
Adam is majoring in business administration. He is from Toronto and is in the class of 2019.
Andy R. Farrand.
Andy is majoring in early childhood. She is from Ogdensburg and is in the class of 2020.
Amaya Riviera.
Amaya is also majoring in early childhood. She is from the Bronx and is in the class of 2019.
Delaney M. Baker.
Delaney is an undeclared major concentrating in general studies. She is from Harrisville and is in the class of 2020.
Conager D. Buckmaster.
Conager is majoring in liberal arts, general studies. He is from Gouverneur and is in the class of 2020.
Rhiannon E. Clemens.
Rhiannon is majoring in liberal arts, general studies. She is from Potsdam and is in the class of 2020.
Lauren P. Truesdale.
Lauren is also majoring in liberal arts, general studies. She is from Lisbon and is in the class of 2019.
Caroline M. York.
Caroline is majoring in agribusiness management. She is from Turin and is in the class of 2021.
Ashley N. Fowler.
Ashley is majoring in applied psychology. She is from Harrisville and is in the class of 2019.
Jordan T. Geyer.
Jordan is majoring in applied psychology. Jordan is from Syracuse and is in the class of 2021.
Lindsay Morgan Pry.
Lindsay is majoring in applied psychology. She is from Pulaski and is in the class of 2020.
Michael Van Arsdale.
Michael is also majoring in applied psychology. She is from Norwood and is in the class of 2022.
Allison R. Bensley.
Allison is majoring in emergency management. She is from Sherburne and is in the class of 2019.
Courtney D. Burgess.
Courtney?
Courtney D. Burgess.
She's not listed. Come back to her. She's not listed, but we'll come back to you.
Barbara G.
Congratulations.
Circle.
What are we jumping ahead to? Where are we? Oh, we're way up here? Barbara is majoring in healthcare management. She is from Crampon and is in the class of 2019.
Kelsey L. Donovan. Megan L. Mills.
Megan is majoring in healthcare management. She is from Ogdensburg and is in the class of 2020.
Shayna K. Olton.
Shayna is majoring in healthcare management. She is from Macedon and is in the class of 2019.
Matthew S. Stocking.
Matthew is also majoring in healthcare management. He is from Rochester and is in the class of 2019.
Aaliyah Williams.
Aaliyah is majoring as well in healthcare management. She is from Elmira and is in the class of 2020.
Charlotte L. Hewither.
Charlotte is majoring in legal studies. She is from Lansing and is in the class of 2021.
Brittany M. Bailey.
Brittany is majoring in management. She is from Potsdam and is in the class of 2021.
Eric D. Perry.
Eric is majoring in management. He is from Heuvelton and is in the class of 2019.
Cora E. Young.
Cora is majoring in management. She is from Norwood and is in the class of 2020.
Logan Edward Williams Coggins.
Logan is majoring in technological communication. He is from Redwood and is in the class of 2020. And to those students whose names I didn't repeat and speak about, things were not in the right order, but congratulations to you just the same.
Please congratulate the scholars from the School of Business and Liberal Arts. Next, we will award those students from the Canino School of Engineering Technology. Would the students from the School of Engineering Technology please stand and come forward to receive your awards? Recognizing the students in the School of Engineering Technology is Dean Michael Newtown.
It's my pleasure to present certificates to the following students in the Canino School of Engineering Technology for having succeeded in earning outstanding grades for their collegiate work.
Matthew Hamilton.
Matthew is majoring in automotive technology. He's from Chenevis, I hope I said that right, Matthew, class of 2019.
Matthew R. Sanderson.
Matthew is also majoring in automotive technologies from Saranac Lake, the class of 2020.
Isabella D. Spetla.
Isabella is majoring in civil engineering technology. She's from Victoria, in the class of 2019.
Mateo R. De Pasquale.
Mateo is majoring in computer information systems. He's from Ardsley, in the class of 2020.
Peter A. Zanthaki.
Peter is majoring in electrical engineering technology. He is from Cooperstown, in the class of 2020.
Trey R. Barnes.
Trey is majoring in computer science, the 2+2 program with Clarkson. He is from Chateauguay, in the class of 2019.
Ethan H. White.
Ethan is majoring in engineering science in 2+2. He's from Oneida, in the class of 2020.
Thomas P. Guilfoyle.
Tom is majoring in HVAC engineering technology. He's from Cicero, in the class of 2019.
George M. Nema.
George is majoring in mechanical engineering technology. He's from Sydney, in the class of 2019.
Seth D. Bly.
Seth is majoring in civil and environmental engineering technology. He's from St. Johnsville, in the class of 2021.
Andrew R. Chapin.
Andrew is majoring in civil and environmental engineering technology. He's from Messina, in the class of 2019.
Joseph Werner.
Joseph is majoring in civil and environmental engineering technology. He's from Norilville and is from the class of 2020.
Nicholas C. Messerschmidt.
Nicholas is majoring in cybersecurity. He is from Geneseo, in the class of 2021.
Benjamin J. Jacobs.
Ben is majoring in electrical engineering technology. He's from Augsburg, the class of 2020.
Ethan C. Craig.
Ethan is majoring in game design and development. He is from Norwood, in the class of 2022.
Elian F. Erickson.
Elian is majoring in game design and development. She is from Hampton, in the class of 2022.
Michael J. Henry.
Michael is majoring in game design and development. He is from Auburn in the class of 2021.
Giovanni C. Phillips.
Giovanni is also majoring in game design and development. He is from Brooklyn in the class of 2022.
Ornessa V. Brown.
Ornessa is majoring in graphic multimedia design. She is from St. Albans in the class of 2021.
Isaiah Canty.
Isaiah is majoring in graphic multimedia design. He is from Brooklyn in the class of 2022.
Trevor R. Swiner.
Trevor is majoring in graphic multimedia design. He is from Bloomingdale in the class of 2019.
Forrest C. Vordleaf.
Forrest is majoring in graphic multimedia design. He's from Pauling in the class of 2020.
Michael A. Wilson.
Michael's majoring in graphic multimedia design. He's from North Creek in the class of 2022.
Anthony J. Figueroa.
Anthony is an undeclared major concentrating in industrial technology management. He's from the Bronx in the class of 2022.
Emery J. Jarrett.
Emery is majoring in industrial technology management. She's from New Rochelle in the class of 2019.
Joseph F. Pepe.
Joseph is majoring in industrial technology management. He's from Moravia in the class of 2020.
Sarah E. Davidson.
Sarah is majoring in information technology. She's from Potsdam, the class of 2021.
Hannah M. Grant.
Hannah is also majoring in information technology. She is from Madrid, in the class of 2022.
Matthew Shifani.
Matthew is majoring in information technology. He is from Modena, in the class of 2020.
Joshua G. Wakefield.
Josh is majoring in information technology. He's from Shirley, in the class of 2019.
Heath J. Boye.
Heath is majoring in mechanical engineering technology. He's from Malone, the class of 2019.
Kimberly J. Collins.
Kim is majoring in mechanical engineering technology. She's from Saranac Lake in the class of 2020.
Adam M. Cunningham.
Adam is majoring in mechanical engineering technology. He's from Potsdam, the class of 2020.
Jonathan A. Luce.
Jonathan majoring in mechanical engineering technology. He is from Middle Grove in the class of 2021.
Roger C. Powers.
Roger is majoring in mechanical engineering technology. He is from Pittsford in the class of 2022.
Kyle Copeland.
Kyle is majoring in mechatronics technology. He is from Harrisville in the class of 2021.
Melia Mercado.
May is majoring in mechatronics technology. She's from Jefferson, the class of 2022.
Tristan Gilmore.
Tristan is majoring in sustainable energy technology. He's from Augsburg in the class of 2019.
Brian J. O'Haran.
Brian is majoring in sustainable energy technology. He's from Wappinger Falls in the class of 2021.
Jennifer M. Ward.
Jennifer is majoring in sustainable energy technology. She is from Vermontville in the class of 2020.
Please congratulate the scholars from the Canton School of Engineering Technology. And finally, we will recognize the students from the School of Science, Health, and Criminal Justice. Would the students from the School of Science, Health, and Criminal Justice please stand and come forward to receive your awards? Recognizing the students from the School of Science, Health, and Criminal Justice is Dean Dr. Ken Erickson.
Do I wait for them to all come up? It is my pleasure to present certificates to students in the School of Science, Health, and Criminal Justice for having succeeded in earning outstanding grades for their collegiate work.
Taylor A. Ellis.
Taylor is majoring in practical nursing. She is from Gouverneur, class of 2019.
Jocelyn F. Lovely.
Jocelyn is majoring in criminal justice. She is from Ogdensburg, class of 2020.
Melinda J. Aralgio.
Melinda is majoring in criminal justice. She is from Canton, class of 2019.
Elizabeth S. LaSalle.
Elizabeth is majoring in dental hygiene. She is from Canastota, class of 2019.
Victoria E. Bolson.
Victoria is majoring in individual studies, veterinary technology, from Central Square, class of 2020.
Cheyenne F. Cole.
Cheyenne?
Cheyenne F. Cole.
Cheyenne is majoring in individual studies, nursing. She is from Fine, class of 2020.
Abigail R. Shearer.
Abigail is majoring in individual studies, veterinary science, technology. She is from Messina, class of 2020.
Kayla Benz.
Kayla is majoring in physical therapist assistance. She is from Watertown, class of 2019.
Deborah Bartasova.
Deborah is majoring in veterinary science technology. She is from Teplice and is in the class of 2020.
Haley L. Purdy.
Haley is majoring in veterinary science technology. She is from Mattydale, class of 2019.
Veronica L. Benny.
Veronica is majoring in criminal investigation. She is from Cicero, class of 2022.
Heather M. Doust.
Heather is majoring in criminal investigation from Castleton on Hudson, class of 2022.
Leah M. Karinsky.
Leah is majoring in criminal investigation from Kachogi and is in the class of 2022.
Caitlin R. McLowan.
Caitlin is majoring in criminal investigation. She is from Lockport, class of 2021.
Kylie A. Pina.
Kylie is majoring in criminal investigation. She is from Plattsburgh, class of 2021.
Deanna M. Rosen.
Deanna is majoring in criminal investigation from Half Moon, class of 2022.
Jordan J. Snyder.
Jordan is majoring in criminal investigation from Ogdensburg, class of 2022.
Christopher D. Sarasoletti.
Christopher is majoring in funeral services administration. He's from Oneonta, class of 2019.
Anna J. Deloria.
Anna is majoring in funeral services administration from Stillwater, class of 2020.
Stacia G. Johnston.
Stacia is majoring in funeral services administration. She is from Mexico, is in the class of 2022.
Joshua L. Lashua.
Joshua is majoring in funeral services administration. He is from Edwards, class of 2021.
Kendra N. Gilbert.
Kendra is majoring in health and fitness promotion. She is from Colton, class of 2020.
Kelly L. Zoloft.
Callie is majoring in health and fitness promotion. She is from Ogdensburg, class of 2022.
Logan M. Eddy.
Logan is majoring in Homeland Security. He's from Black River, class of 2019.
Leah S. Haskins.
Leah is majoring in Homeland Security. She is from Liverpool, class of 2022, or 20.
Christian T. Ahora.
Christian is majoring in law enforcement leadership. He is from Auburn, class of 2019.
Jesse T. Whaley.
Jesse is majoring in law enforcement leadership. He's from Cortland, class of 2022.
Shane M. Booth.
Shane is majoring in nursing. He's from Ogdensburg, class of 2021.
Emily R. Frary.
Emily is majoring in nursing. She is from Potsdam, class of 2020.
Ruth Ann M. Middlemiss.
Ruth Ann is majoring in nursing. She is from Ogdensburg, class of 2022.
Kayla M. Myers.
Kayla is majoring in nursing. She is from Potsdam, class of 2019.
Matthew P. Snodgrass.
Matthew is majoring in nursing. He is from Ogdensburg in the class of 2020.
Jessica S. Stroud.
Jessica is majoring in nursing. She is from Watertown, class of 2022.
Samantha M. Tremblay.
Samantha is majoring in nursing. She is from Dickinson Center, class of 2022.
Kane C. Wilder.
Kane is majoring in sports management. He is from Gloversville, class of 2020.
Alexis E. Garato.
Alexis is majoring in veterinary technology. She is from Saratoga Springs, class of 2021.
Tyler J. Hendrickson.
Tyler is majoring in veterinary technology. He's from Seneca Falls, class of 2022.
Melissa M. Mello.
Melissa is majoring in veterinary technology. She is from Randolph, class of 2020.
Kyle P. Wood.
I got nobody left. Kyle is majoring in sports management. He is from Malone in the class of 2022.
Please congratulate the scholars from the School of Science, Health, and Criminal Justice. Next, I would like to recognize the students in this year's graduating class from SUNY Canton's Honors Program. The purpose of SUNY Canton's Honors Program is to provide academically gifted students with an outstanding educational experience. In addition to the completion of the honors work in their courses, students attend a number of academic seminars and/or venues, such as conferences, professional meetings, and presentations, as well as participate in community service and campus activities. Furthermore, all honors students must maintain a GPA of greater than 3.25. Would the 3 honors program graduates please come forward? Okay. Well, congratulations to them. Congratulations to these students for their great achievement. Annie, do you want to read their names?
Well, we have.
You don't have them? Okay. That's okay. At this time, I would like again to call upon Dean Mike Newtown to present the Richard W. Miller Excellence Award.
The Richard W. Miller Excellence Award is presented to a continuing student from the Canino School of Engineering Technology who has demonstrated academic excellence. This award is named in the memory of Professor Emeritus Richard W. Miller. Professor Miller taught in the Electrical Engineering Technology Department for 37 years and was an advisor to Alpha Theta Gamma fraternity. A great man and a great teacher. This award is given to inspire the recipient to continue in their path of academic excellence. This year's recipient is Benjamin Jacobs. Benjamin, would you please come forward?
The David R. Maynard Student Activities Award is an award given to a student who has contributed significantly to the campus community and student activities. David was a member of the class of 1986 who died in a motorcycle accident shortly after graduation. David was highly involved on campus in clubs, Greek life, intramurals, and was revered for his skill as a student leader. This award is given in his honor. The recipient of the award must demonstrate superior citizenship and outstanding leadership, as well as generously devote their time to student activities. I am pleased to announce Ashley Livingston as this year's recipient of the David R. Maynard Award. Ashley, Ashley, who hails from Lisbon, is a civil and engineering technology major who holds an impressive 3.29 cumulative grade point average. Ashley is the president and founding member of the Society of Women Engineers and is a member of the College Activities Board, the Commuter Club, and the American Society of Civil Engineers. During her tenure at Canton, Ashley has been an incredibly engaged member of the campus community, including organizing fundraisers, major student life events, and coordinating teams for the Alzheimer's Walk with the ASCE Club. Ashley is a leader in her academic program in the club she helps in, and is well respected by her peers and faculty alike. As you can see, Ashley has been very busy during her time on campus and has certainly generously devoted her time to student life. Ashley attributes much of her success at SUNY Canton to the faculty in civil and engineering, as well as the tremendous support from her family and fiancé. After she graduates this May, Ashley plans to intern at the New York Power Authority in Messina in the Project Management Department for a second year, and will be pursuing full-time employment. I know that big dreams and big successes await Ashley, and I look forward to all of her future accomplishments. Congratulations, Ashley. Please come forward to accept your award. Next, I would like to introduce Saidi Clouden, one of SUNY Canton's veterinary technology students, to present the yearbook dedication.
Good evening, faculty, staff, distinguished guests. It is with great honor that the Student Government Association has chosen to dedicate the 2019 Paysonian Yearbook to Ms. Susan Sue Law. On behalf of the students of SUNY Canton, this dedication is one of the many ways that we would like to say thank you and let you know that we appreciate all that you have done and continue to support students. Sue received her education at Canton Central High School District, graduating in 1975. She began her career for Dixie Lee, located in Canton, New York, before being hired to work for the College Association in 1983. Sue started out as a part-time cook. Through her hard work and dedication, she was promoted to the manager of cash operations the following year, and eventually she became the director of dining services. During her tenure working at SUNY Canton, she earned a bachelor's of business, also making her a proud alumna. Throughout the years as a director of dining services, her extraordinary contributions have made SUNY Canton experiences worth sharing for many students, friends, colleagues, and families. Sue has served on numerous committees and task force, too many to even list. The impact of her work within those committees and task force have continued to improvements of services which had led to positive outcomes for students. Most recently, her input in Cyber Cafe and the Cheney Dining Services Center renovations have been vital. Sue is also a member of several other committees within the Canton community. Sue is a big supporter and contributor to the St. Mary's School and the St. Mary's Church in Canton, New York. She is also a member of the Canton Potsdam Hospital Guild. Her contributions have significantly led to many positive outcomes within the community. While Sue has been diligent and hardworking within her career and work in the community, her most important job is her family. Sue is a daughter to Clara Burke and the late Richard Burke, Sr. She's a loving mother of both Scott and Sean McGregor, a sister to 6 siblings, Elaine Todd, the late Richard Burke, Robin Morgan, Sharon Rosenberg, Lisa Elliott, and Tammy Allen. It is no secret to anyone who knows Sue how much she cherishes her family. It is common that she is being a loving Aunt Susie, preparing extravagant dinners at her home for her hosts of nieces and nephews, of whom she has a remarkable bond with, and they all truly love her dearly. Ms. Sue Law always actively seeks and values students' input and truly makes SUNY Canton a better place. We appreciate all you have done for the community, and we look forward to the exceptional work you already have ahead of you. Thank you for your bright spirits. You are truly an icon to SUNY Canton. Please join me, in congratulating Ms. Susan Law.
Congratulations, Sue. Today, we recognize 7 groups of honor students, many of whom are in the audience today. Listed in your program are the names of members of the Honors Program: Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society of two-year colleges; Golden Key, the International Society for students enrolled in a baccalaureate program; Chi Alpha Epsilon, a National Honor Society for students in academic development programs; Alpha Phi Sigma, a National Honor Society for students in criminal justice; Tau Alpha Pi, a National Honor Society for students in engineering technology; and Chi Phi Zeta, a National Honor Society for students in veterinary science. Will these students please stand for a round of applause? In closing, I would like to give special thanks to the behind-the-scenes work of a dedicated group who have made this event happen. They are the organizers and producers of this event, the Honor Society advisors, and all of the volunteers. Thank you. Please join us in singing the Alma Mater, which will be led by Dr. Tony Bean. Please stand.
SUNY Canton, all praise to thee. We will ever sing thy dear name. And though we go out from thy care, we'll be loyal and spread thy fame. SUNY Canton, honor is thine, we'll always revere thy spirit so fine. SUNY Canton, ever will sing till the world with our echoes ring. Like a gleam from a beacon light, shining forth through the darkest night, thy colors of blue and gold set the standard of truth and right. SUNY Canton, honor is thine, we'll always revere thy spirit so fine. SUNY Canton, ever will sing till the world with our echoes ring.
Thank you, Dr. Bean. I want to remind you that immediately following the recessional, you are invited to join us for refreshments located in the back of the field house. At this time, would Professor Dan Miller, Mace Bearer, please come forward?
As the mace bearer for the State University of New York at Canton, I hereby declare the William J. Mean Honors Convocation closed.